Okay, hello. So I decided to make a second part of my list of tutorials for I guess Jackrabbit 2 speedrun. And to be honest, I haven't made any script or I don't know, so I just gonna speak like as I do my own thinking. So don't expect anything well written. And for the 6 second, this is how do I play the game. So there are better players than me. Maybe they know more about the game, or there are players who could this explain more detailed or just simply more understandable. No idea. I just trying to make this video. Okay, and I decided to make a video uh, so about the second episode this time. Basically, I think I gonna explain everything from the second episode. I have no any specific reason, just you know. Mm, there are a few tricks, but it's not so trick heavy as the first episode, and the tricks are more kind of more important than in the first episode. For the first part, they are somewhat easier, and they do save more time. And I just started thinking instantly, so I started recording really good. Okay, so let's do this. So I just made the save at the end of the first episode, and now I play the second episode. So first I'm gonna show some basic gameplay just to see. Basically, 21 this level is one of the most straightforward from all the levels, and that's it. Okay, but I guess I'm gonna make a little explanation. So usually at the start you can mesh a little bit of shoot. I guess you can mesh any button, but I just do mesh shoot, and I start with a double jump. I gonna show this. So I to avoid double jump or getting hurt or anything, I just run, jump on that platform, and jump from the platform. Basically to avoid that. I don't know what's the name of that. That enemy. I just okay. This time I failed. But let's try it again. This jump needs a little bit of practice, which you can avoid by double jumping. I usually here turn around and just shoot at lizard. There is no specific reason for that. It's very unlikely in a speedrun that the lizard gonna hurt you in any way. I just do that because I don't know. I'm used to it. Here a little double jump. Okay, I failed it. I guess I gonna make a save in middle of the level to avoid things like that. Oh, this was a stupid mistake. I have to change weapon. Yeah. So let's make a save here. And okay, Okay, so here I jump, shoot, double jump, shoot, shoot, jump, jump, double jump, and here, where is the result? Okay, so here I kinda tried to jump with an arc like that, maybe this was too small, so I try to get the quick fall, which means that when I'm around here I want to have a little bit of downward momentum. In most of cases I can pull that off. Yeah, let's show this again. So there is nothing very special in this place. Okay, I can fail it. I can fail everything. Okay, now start again. Yeah, and that's it. And I try to avoid hitting that wall, just to have a little bit of bigger momentum and save a few tenths. If you're a beginner speedrunner, that's really not a big deal to save time. And okay, I guess I'm gonna make a save. I'm gonna shoot all the results and click on this record later. Please. And I'm gonna make a save here. Here, jump. It's a rather quick jump, and here you kind of want to all jump for a little bit longer. I don't know why does this work, or like yes. So here, short jump, a little bit longer jump, and just mesh shoot with blaster, so the basic weapon. I guess bouncer would be a little bit quicker. I don't know, but it doesn't really matter. And while shooting here, you kind of want to release the arrow keys so you don't run into the enemy and get hurt. Obviously, if you're better at mashing, you don't have to release the arrow keys at all, or you can release them only for a very little time. I still release it just for a very little time, and I only lose a very little speed, but you know, I am still not sure that I can pull this off every time just by running, so I might make a little dusser here. And one more thing I wanted to say about this, so you can solve this with a double jump. I failed that this time, like this. Um, this has a perk that it's a little bit easier because you kind of don't have to do any timing with this, but it's a double jump, and usually double jumps are slower than normal jumps. So yeah, you can reach bigger heights, or you can go through things easier with double jump, but it can lose time, and I gonna save somewhere around here. I gonna use this cancel file. One fun fact, you can also use this file to save, and it's actually very useful in runs because you don't have to press save time two times. Like if I would use save file, I don't know. let's say here, you have to name it. You have to press enter 3 times. But if you use this, then it's just oh I loaded. So when you use this, you have to press enter or I guess space also does work only once. Yeah. And here butt stomp. I usually use a bouncer to eliminate that lizard. Jump, jump, and this is a little bit tricky. It's not obvious, but I guess it's not very difficult either. So you use a bouncer to eliminate this lizard. Here, jump, and if you you have to have a little bit longer jump. So if so, oh, and my timing for that shit is just horrible. I don't know. This is I guess because I'm not used to have saves in the middle of the level. Yeah, jump, shoot, jump, and yeah, and then just run through it. Usually I kill that chick, and I don't know why I didn't make that. Seriously. And just run and then shoot it. And from this point, okay, I failed this. From this point you can only hold jump, run, and right. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah. So jump at this point, and that's the level. Okay, I gonna use another save which I made previously for this level because at the next level I want to have a sugar rush, and you get sugar rush exactly when you are collecting 100 food. So usually speedrunners do count how much food they get. There is not a big threshold because you usually get the same food basically every time if you have a route and you make no mistakes. And if you do make mistakes, you kinda uh, try to make that count your usual again. But that's a difficult thing to do. So uh, if you don't do this, it's not an issue. I kinda want to say that at the previous level, as you can see, we we break these manhole covers with butt stomps, which is something like that. But you when after the butt stomp, you kinda can't have a momentum to the right too big. One thing, and second thing, that it has a little animation which takes time, obviously. So you don't want that. Okay, I guess. So you want to have sugar rush at the beginning of this level, usually, like this. Like this, and just I guess I kind of have to say here. Oh, this is a very horrible save I did. Sorry. Okay. Let me just check it out. Okay. I hope this was a good save. This is kinda messy, I guess. Just go here, just a quick fall. Eliminate the hazard. And you don't want to hit it. I have a bad habit that I hit it sometimes, and you have to stop here for a little bit. Okay, I guess this is gonna be a good save. And the next part is one of the hardest of the game. For the gameplay, this server section is just horrible. It can be horrible. It can be fast if you do not make any mistakes and lizards don't screw you up, because you don't have the time to kill the lizards here, but uh, you also don't have time to so be enough fast and just run from them if you make any mistake. If you don't make mistakes, it's okay. Yeah, and don't wanna hit the wall. Double jump, double jump, and that's it. And here a nice quick fall, which I failed this time, but double jump and quick fall, and I restarted again. So yeah, this is difficult. And that's it. And here a double jump, a little jump, and you just barely can break the second manhole cover with this rush 2. And you can also go here left, so this break saves the most time. That's why we use the sugar rush here. Yeah. And let's see. Let's see. Yeah, let's do this again last time. Jump. Jump. Here, double jump. And yeah, and that's it. Here, you kinda have to slow a little bit, so you don't hit that lizard burst, because you can hit it, and you really want to avoid that. And here just I make here a little jump and shoot at lizard, but that's not the fastest way. I'm just used to it. Okay, let's make a save here because I don't have a save for the next level. And I guess I eliminate all the lizards before the save, because it can mess you up. Lizards can mess you up, and that's rare, but I don't want that in practice. So here I try to collect RFs. RF is the double rocket, or the upgraded RF is the triple rocket, and RFs deal the biggest damage in the game from all weapons, and also they're very useful because they can boost you. Yeah, so I just run. One single jump, double jump, and collect these another. And here just a quick fall through the head. After, so okay, it is gonna be a little bit complicated, I guess. After I jumped over that enemy, that I forgot the name. You know, this character from the Alice. You kinda mash bouncer, because bouncers work a little bit glitchy, and as you can see, okay, Normal weapons can't go through that barrel, but bouncers, if you're in a fast, they can. So eliminate the next enemy with bouncers through the block. Jump, double jump, fall down, quick fall. Okay, not quick fall this time. These quick falls are a little tricky, so you don't have to worry if you don't make it. And here, you with number 6 on keyboard, you can. So number 2 is bouncer and number 6 is toaster, and you use toaster here. Yeah. RF. So bouncer, 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 toaster, and okay. Fail this again. This is a little bit difficult, but if you are used to it, you can. I really don't like if I don't collect enough RF. That just messes me up. If I don't collect enough, I collect a little bit more later with losing some time. I really love those. Yeah. By some reason I just changed to toaster a little bit too late. No idea why. And you can shoot when you're above this enemy, just after. And sometimes you get stuck in this barrel. That's also really annoying. If you would shoot when you're above that enemy, your animation will change and you would get hurt. So just after it. Yeah. It's a little detail. Yeah, quick fall. Yeah, jump over it, feel it, poster, and I jumped too big, but you can see what I want to do, so I can run through these blocks with this trick, and here jump, jump, another quick fall. I usually here do release run just to make this turns a little bit faster, and here make a save, I guess. This is I use toaster here, but also you can use blaster, but basic weapon if you want to save toaster. It's just a little bit practice heavy, I think, and I don't really like that. I use toaster, but it's not a big deal. So at this, I'm gonna show you the RF kick. So the basic kick, which you may know, is just holding jump and then holding down and then jump. This is the normal kick. And here we want to shoot a well-timed RF. If you're on a diagonal floor, you have a huge window when to shoot it. If you are on a horizontal floor, it's a little bit more difficult, but you can get used to it. So I'm gonna use the diagonal floor this time, and as you can see, I kind of want to show it here. Your kick is much more faster when you use the boost. Yeah, this was a great boost. So that's it. You basically always get hurt here with Spaz, so that's why we want to use a kick because it doesn't shoot. And here I use another special trick, but it's not very beginner friendly. So this is an RF boost from the wall. So you're at the wall, boost, shoot, and then quickly change your direction. And the rocket gonna boost you to the opposite direction. Yeah, that's it. Which is does look like this here. Yeah. I changed toaster again. I do a double jump here. It's not a must. You can do this without a double jump. I just haven't learned it yet because here double jumping is so convenient and it doesn't really lose that much time, so I just don't care. I use toaster here. Usually I start to shoot somewhere around here, not when I'm at the wall because it's faster, but it doesn't matter, I guess. Here I change the toaster, I eliminate that dragonfly. Jump over the tree, double jump, double jump. Here boost, and yeah, double jump, another boost, quick fall. If I can get it, it's difficult. Jump, holding jump, and everything else, and that's the level. More time. That turtle can mess you up sometimes, so you kind of have to jump a little bit bigger. Yeah. Boost. I get the quick fall this time. Yeah, let's make a save around here. So the next level is you don't hold right the whole process, and you kind of want to collect those TNTs and go about here. We're gonna make a save here. Yeah. And here you're gonna use the Tnt Climb. Tnt Climb is a kind of difficult trick, but it saves so much time that if you want to make a real speed run, I guess this time you kinda have to go for it. The basic method, which is the easiest, I guess, is it's usually called the 4 jump method. So you start to jump, and I haven't done this in, I don't know, so long time that I'm not sure that I'm gonna be able to pull it off this method, but it's the easiest, I guess. So around where I press the TNT, I do press the TNT. And with this tempo, you want to take TNTs, the TNTs blow up, and each TNT pushes you a little bit further up. This is not so easy. You really need to practice that. And my advice would be, if you are not consistent with it, you should make a save when you're here, about here. Yeah. When you're about here, and if you failed it, you basically can't do it. You can't have another try because you're out of TNTs. Yeah, that's it. And yeah, the 4 jump method, when you count the jumps and start at the 4th jump, you start pressing fire again and again and again and again and again with this tempo. Some players say that your sound settings matter when you make a Tnt Climb. So I just gonna show my sound settings. Here I use Windows Multimedia as output mode and non-direct sound, and I use low sampling rate and 16-bit mixing precision. I guess it would be the best to use 8-bit mixing precision, but it just sounds so bad that I don't want to do that. Really, no, there's no way I'm gonna do that in runs. Yeah, because it just kills my ear. Yeah. Okay. So the second method I want to show is called the fire toaster method. The basic toaster method, it's much more faster. It's a little bit more difficult than the 4 jump method. The basic trick which you use that you mesh toaster. Weapon 6. Weapon 7 is TNT. So up on your keyboard, basically, I guess you can change that, but no one really does that. So the weapon, if you press 7, you get the TNT. If you press 6, you get the toaster. Yeah. Okay. So you kind of have to hold fire and change to TNT, and at the same time press jump. So like here, I basically changed the same frame, but I guess it's not frame perfect. I just do this. So yeah, and okay, now I don't shoot fire, but if I press fire, hold fire. Okay, I failed this time, but yeah, that's it. So this is the fire method, and you basically then start to shoot TNTs, fire TNTs. Basically, you just put them on the right place with a special rhythm, which is was that I just showed. So yeah, this is a much faster method if you come on. Yeah, it is a much faster method if you are used to it, but it also takes time. It's a little bit more difficult. And the method that I do use, it's basically the following. I gonna use this save. Yeah. So I can show you the beginning of the level again. Here I a little bit slow down to reach that platform, get the TNTs, the jump, 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 and I failed this because this is all actually difficult. So I use the fire method but from the air, and I do make a double jump. This is the fastest method. This saves like 2 TNTs, which is quite worthy. Oh, this was stupid. I saved here. And now I'm dizzy, which is actually rare in runs. Okay. No, I'm gonna make a save here. Just so. Yeah, I'm gonna make another save here because I can't reach full speed on speed. Yeah, and this would be an ideal. Yeah. I just gonna make it one more time. Ah! I don't know why I'm so inconsistent with this. Normally I'm much better. Yeah. Yeah, and that's it. And I guess I haven't saved on this level. So then this is a funny save because I guess I'm gonna just I'm gonna use this one because this is a real save, kinda real. Come on, this is ridiculous. And I know what I'm doing wrong, but I guess yeah. So I guess I'm just gonna make a save here. And at the beginning of the level, here you want to go up here with a single jump. If you can do that, it's okay, but it's easier to do the next level because if you did this with a single jump, not with a double jump, then you can do a double jump at the beginning of this level. So you're down here, and when the level Beach Bunny Bingo starts, you just start to mash jump. Yeah, like this. Collect the TNTs. Here you kind of stop on this box and do a jump because you kind of want to skip the pole animation, which loses 70 frames. Yeah. So this is not the ideal. This is better. Double jump. Yeah. Here, I think this is my method. There are different other methods, but I think that you should have a little bit of momentum when you reach this platform, which I'm standing on right now. Just because then you can make a little bit higher jump, and with double jump, you can instantly reach this place. Because if you do a double jump without momentum, your first jump with height gonna be a little bit lower, just a little bit, but that's enough to not get enough height to reach that platform you kinda need mostly. Okay, this time I jumped from that, but that's also a method, I don't use that. So if you would just double jump, you would just reach the platform I'm standing on right now, and basically you lose a quick fall because the Y speed at this place is 0 if you reach, and if you can do this like instantly, okay, I wasn't able to do it, I didn't, yeah, like this. You reach this platform a little bit earlier. Yeah. RF kick through those crabs. Usually we call them lobsters because some speedrunner mentioned that these are not crabs, these are lobsters, and this kind of became a meme in the Jackrabbit 2 speedrunning community. So we eliminate with a kick those lobsters because lobsters have a great health. They have a lot of health. Yeah. Here you kind of want to jump. There are other methods which can be faster, but this is the easiest, and everything uses this jump and go through that hole. Okay, I failed it. Jump. Hold. Jump. Jump. Collect TNTs, and I guess I'm gonna make a save here. Yeah. So jump through you. I'm gonna show the method which is supposed to have. So here springs and Okay, I basically can't do the normal method because it's just slow. Yeah. This is what the games believes that you should have, and this is just really slow. So here we first skip the spring, jump there, and make a double jump. This is a tricky double jump because when you are making it, you have to be just at the wall, just next to the wall, 0 pixels away from the wall, and then another double jump just to skip the last spring. Yeah. And this part needs a lot of practice. I think it's difficult to pull it off perfectly. But yeah. And here usually you just go down and finish the level. Yeah. But the best method, which is known currently and articulable, I have my own method for that. So I guess I just gonna make a save about here and maybe I make another also toaster jump, I guess, double jump, and I failed it because I'm a noob, and just Tnt Climb up here and you skip three pause. It says I don't know why I'm so bad with. I have no idea. So yeah, you skip three pause. It saves time, but it's difficult. So when you're really good, I guess you can do this with 90% consistency, which is nice. But come on. But you need this trick only if you go for sub 18 or something like that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So here is maybe the most important trick in Jackrabbit 2 speedrunning. It's very easy. It saves a lot of time, and it's gonna cause you to make some noobs accuse you with cheating. So at the beginning of the next level, you want to hold jump. You start to hold jump around here, and you're gonna make a little jump and then push right. What does this make? This make you miss the trigger with the water because the trigger is just under you. Now it's about the Spaz because I'm on the floor. Yeah, you see, there's a trigger, and you want to skip this trigger because water swimming is really slow in this game compared to running. If you're running at full speed, you run with 8 pixels per frame speed. If you swim at full speed, you swim at 4 pixels per frame speed. So that's just half. Maybe this trick saves the most time in just Jackrabbit 2 speedrunning, or a lot. And it's a really easy trick. So you always want to go for this. Yeah. Yeah. I do a lot of boost here, but I just started to learn this like a few days ago. So I very often fail this. Yeah. something like this. Yeah, here is a float up. I'm gonna show this. So if you can slow down enough fast, you can go down. If you go too far away right, you're gonna float up, and then you have to go left again, and that loses time, obviously. So you don't want that. Also, you want to get some seekers, which are these rockets. And no, I'll boost this time, who cares? So, okay, I failed it. It's a little bit difficult to me play while explaining stuff, I guess, because I'm not used to that. Yeah, this is very safe. And there's a lobster. That lobster can be super annoying, but if you are not making mistakes, it's not in your way. If you get the float up, you reach that place later, and the crab will hit you. Yeah. Here, because this should be a water, here the masking is can be bad. And yeah, stuff like this can happen, like you push nothing, because you know there should be water, it's not designed for this. If you have a mistake like this in the game, then just do a little jump and that's it. And here, bouncer, eliminate that fish, jump, eliminate that fish. Yeah, and that's it. Lol, what's this? Yeah, here, lol, okay. Here is one important thing. Here, there is a huge float up, and you want to go right in this float up. Left is bad, right is good. Okay, and I show you why. So here's that trigger in the middle of this float up. If you go left, that basically defines the cycle of the boss. If you go left, the boss gonna look like this. There are some moss orbs, I guess, orbs, I don't know, how should I call it? And when you shoot those orbs, later you can hurt the boss itself. And this does lose a side. But if you go right, you miss the trigger of the orbs, because it's not fully designed like this. And as you can see, voila, no orbs. And you can shoot instantly, and seekers are the most useful against this boss. Yeah, and basically, yeah, just jump a little bit and mash seekers and mash shoot again, and yeah, you're at the end of this episode, and yeah, I'm gonna show it again. Come on. Yeah. Jump, jump, quick fall, double jump. And mass seekers. Yeah. That's it. Okay. This was the second episode. Next time I'm gonna show the full third episode, and if there isn't even an episode, I'm gonna make a full vid on the first episode. Yeah, I want to make the full third and fourth episode. It's gonna take time, I guess, because making videos like this, that not just only showing the tricks, but doing full vids is a little bit longer. And one more thing, I guess I wanted to say about sound options. So yeah, advanced sound options. Using direct sound is the preferred way by the most of the speedrunners. But it can crash your game. Not too often. Not too often. But when it does, it's really annoying. So my advice would be use Windows Multimedia here. Yeah. Some players do not like it because it has a different sound effects, a little bit different sound effects on TNTs, and some players say that it can make the TNT climb a little bit harder. I don't know. I'm perfectly fine with it. But if you have trouble with TNT Climb, you can try direct sounds. It's a little bit crashy. My advice would be not take that, but you can use it. Yeah. And I guess that's it for today.